to win against the Nathan. It doesn't necessarily 100% win against the Nathan, but if you play it correctly, you can. Now it's up to execution for both teams.
And into the land of Dawn we go. AP BREND, all the way out from the Philippines, the world champions from 5, looking to make a stand up against RRQ HOSHI from Indonesia. This is a best of 3 all the way to a game number 3. One of these teams will be going home today. One will be moving forward into the grand finals. Who will it be?
It's got to be up to who executes better. And we haven't really talked about the swing coming from AP BREND. We were talking about the Kaja that could be the pick-off potential for AP BREND from the roamer role. But you kind of have a pseudo Kaja with a much faster cooldown on the ultimate. That's the Arlet. You only have to wait, 20 to 25 seconds maximum level to have that final slash. And that will give AP BREND that leeway. Because the thing with the final slash is it's not a spell that you actually want to use your Purify on, because the animation is too quick that even if you pop the Purify, you're already displaced by your opponent. So in a way, AP BREND have thought of a much better version for a Kaja, which, well, that's the reason why they're the world champions. Because they think better than we do. And then they swing this X-Borg as the EXP lane. And many teams will argue that X-Borg is strong in the meta game right now just because of the presence of the CC. It actually wins that matchup.
Yeah, we talked about having a possible plan for the banana split, right? Stopping banana from being able to rotate around. And I think that's a good read from the side of AP BREND to be able to do that. Now, execution is another story. I mean, we know Banana is one of those players that knows how to find the opportunity that the team is looking for. So that is one of the things we're going to have to kind of pay close attention to for the side of AP BREND as the first turtle does spawn in. Some engagement in the mid lane, though. Big knockup over there from Irrad. Appraiser's Wrath finds Ogwin, procs the passive over there from Nana. Few forced to go back. And now the last sanity going out. Flat TZ for a final stand, trying to delay them from taking this. Violet Requiem goes down. Flat TZ finds Irrad. Kyle TZ claims the turtle for AP BREND.
Lap is in trouble, but already damage has been done. He's actually surviving as the Firaga. It is safe for now. Oh, everybody's just so good at playing right now. Even RRQ HOSHI, after losing that, they look really good in that team fight. And they really challenge AP BREND to their limits. But in the end, it's only one hero that will be able to snag that last hit on the turtle. It's definitely going to be the AP BREND side.
And hey, we're climbing up that ladder. The pressure's only getting higher and the room is only getting hotter. But who will be able to maintain that heat? Will it be Indonesia? Will it be the Philippines? This is the last team from the Philippines currently seeing Blacklist taken down by Fireflux the other day inside of the quarterfinals. And AP BREND still trying to hold that banner high. RRQ HOSHI, though, back on the scene, back to the name change, some new additions, and looking stronger than ever. Both teams currently tied 1-1 on the scoreboard, but AP BREND, with that turtle play, has a little bit of a slight advantage and a 1,000 gold lead.
Super Marco double laning. This is one of the strengths of the Beatrix, just like the Claude, because of the kits. They have unlimited, well, you have 4 weapons to switch from, and you have your teammates to really aid that. Even delaying that top lane for Super Marco to have a much better farm compared to Skylar. Technically speaking, there's also a merit for Skylar to go double lane because he has the ultimate, so he can traverse from top to mid lane very quickly. But RRQ HOSHI are thinking we also need farm on Octa, so we're not gonna sack our mid lane just for our gold lane to have a little bit of extra gold.
Yeah, and speaking of having the advantage, the first kill for the side of AP BREND did go to Flap TZ on this X-Borg in the XP lane. You mentioned it being a great answer over there to Banana, and he's off to a really good start. Irrad, though, able to get a kill of his own inside of the jungle, putting him slightly possibly ahead up against Kyle TZ. But you are seeing the engagement in the mid-river. Fire missiles going out, pulling Octa back, and Ogwin with the dive in will shut him down. And now Irrad trying to join the party. Ogwin trying to get away, trying to expand that distance. Last sanity to the back line. Almost connecting Flap TZ an inch away, but still getting the kills. Finds Brusco. Ogwin will fall to Banana, but Flap TZ takes down Skylar for the double kill.
Oh my god, Flap. What an amazing way to control this X-Borg. Last insanity and second single to fire stakes still on point. You can see it through the replay. While another clash is happening. Look at that. He used the second skill while utilizing the ultimate. And well, everybody does that anyways. But the way that he timed it was so good that he caught 2 members of RRQ HOSHI with this additional slows. And unbelievable performance coming out from Flap TZ. Impure Rage X-Borg is the way to go.
Definitely the way to go and in control. You're going to see Skylar top side finding Super Marco. That will be the marksman falling for the side of AP BREND. A little bit of a trade back for RRQ HOSHI, trying to even out this scoreboard, not trying to give AP BREND control of the early phase. We know this is pivotal to both sides if they want to be able to win this, is the early game. So far, both teams putting out a great fight. Contest on to the top side, though. Violent Requiem, Spatial Migration from Kyle. He catches Brusco. Few will do the last hit and take him down. Down will fall the turret in the top side as well. And it looks like RRQ HOSHI will disengage.
Yeah, they got a turtle, so that's good. But however, they will lose one of their members. And Flap TZ just casually pops the ultimate. Well, local done ultimate anyways at this point. You're not that scared. And they will try to push up top.
Yeah, gonna push up top. God. Final slash on the Skylar. Kyle TZ able to close the distance, deal the last hit to take him down. That's a response back from earlier with Super Marco falling. And now they're going to try and proxy this lane. They want to be able to open up this map in their favor, especially losing their tier 1 turret so far. And it looks like they may be able to do that. Brusco not in a position to contest. Hit with the Spatial Migration. Violent Requiem. And Super Marco will go ahead and take him down. And the turret will fall as well in hands for AP BREND.
So we can see the full showcase of how Arlet counters these Purify-based heroes because of the low cooldown ultimate, Final Slash. And like I said, even when you pop the Purify on Final Slash, it wouldn't matter because the animation is too quick that you're already displaced. That's exactly what happened to Skylar. Then after the Purify threshold or duration is, because that's a very short duration, like what, 0.5 seconds, 0.2 seconds, that means that the stun now coming out from Ogwen as the Arlet is going to be even more difficult to deal with. They want to go for Flap, but can they take the X-Borg this time? No.
Ooh, I mean, Flap definitely going for that MVP. He's looking for it. He's gunning for it. 4-0-0 so far. Half of the kills from the side of AP BREND were dealt by him. Super Marco will be able to claim a turret on the bottom side, and AP BREND able to turn this game into their favor. Now leading by 5,000 gold.
Yeah. Looking really scary and looking really dicey now for RRQ HOSHI. But we always have to talk about the late game because this is still Nathan. Nathan is Nathan. End of the day, if he survives the initial flurry from AP BREND, he's going to be able to turn it around with Purify as well as the ultimate for a little bit of cleanse. And the damage output from the Nathan late game is actually pretty good. However, AP BREND, what they did to counter the Purify and the Cleanse is to just overload with a lot of crowd control. Like a lot of crowd control sources. Mini crowd control sources kind of answers Purify-based heroes. Because you have low cooldown, reliable knockdowns or stuns or knockups or anything that committing a Purify for one spell, you'll always have to think about that. Should I commit for the Purify just to get out, or should I wait for the big ticket ultimates?
Ooh. Speaking of big things, Final Slash in the mid lane. Few will find Brusco.
Flap.
Good assist over there from Ogwen. Super Marco will claim Flap TZ. Will go ahead and take down Octa. On fire so far, and Skylar off of the map on the bot side. We'll go ahead and claim a turret for the side of RRQ HOSHI to try and catch up in this economy.
Oh my God, what is Flap on? He's just activated in this game. Really good calculations on this hero. He knows the limits of this hero. Now he has immortality. Remember, in those aggressive moves that he did 9 minutes before, he didn't have the immortality then, and he was already a problem. What more will you ask for from a Flap TZ? He's going to be destroying RRQ HOSHI. He's going to be zoning them out. And the positioning was just so perfect. The way that he maneuvers with the footwork on this X-Borg allows him to dodge some of the spells, but also like reach to the backlines, like maximum from his fire missiles. It's really on point with this X-Borg now.
Yeah, and AP BREND is definitely leaning on his rotations, opportunities creating. Speaking of opportunity, though, triple taunt in the mid lane for AP BREND. Irad will find Super Marco. That'll be one member falling for AP BREND. Flaptees will find Skylar to respond. A 1-for-1 trade. Both marksmen's off the table. Can they get another, though? Who will lead this advantage in this engagement? Banana will find Ogwin. 2 members down for the side of AP Bryn. And it looks like they will have to disengage into the mid lane. RRQ, HOSHI, though, they don't have their marksman. They do have the retribution. But I don't know if they can really contest this Lord just yet. They may want to kind of wait it out a little bit before taking this fight. But they are off to a really good start. And this is still, I would say, considered a stalemate between both sides.
Yeah.
It's still anybody's game, but some great execution from both teams.
And great execution from Brusco this time with the conceal flicker play. Really surprising AP Bren really off guard. And don't run Wolf King with the ultimate. Connecting onto 2 members of AP Bren. Quickly followed by Irad with a taunt. So that's really great combos coming out from RRQ HOSHI.
Yeah, and if you weren't a fan of Indonesia or the Philippines, you definitely should be now. As look at both of these teams fighting their hearts out, trying to claim a spot inside of the grand finals. AP Bryn currently holding that title as the world champions, the best in the world, winning M5. RRQ HOSHI rising to the occasion with some new additions to the team, ready to take the fight and earn that title. Down to the wire, best of 3, game number 3. One team will be sent home today as we are now crossing that 11-minute mark, and both teams getting ready to fight it out at this Lord.
Yeah, great minion wave control from RRQ HOSHI. There's a slow push in the bottom lane, and then they cleared out up top. So they actually have the advantage now in this Lord dance.
Yeah, and there goes the advantage they're looking for. Ogwin rushes in. We'll be able to get out with the mobility provided over there from this R-Lot. Baptiste, though, getting to the front line, being a little bit of a nuisance. Dealing a lot of damage on the chase on a Brusco, commits to it. We'll shut him down with the last insanity. Now needs to get back. He does not have the Praga armor. Look at the Lord, though. 25% HP. Baptiste uses spatial migration to close the distance. Gets the retribution. Super Marco takes down Irad. And the Lord goes to AP Bryn.
Oh, man. Never, ever sleep on an X-Borg. Like, Brusco overstayed in front of the X-Borg. And at this point, with Flap being 7-0-2, of course he's gonna deal the damage. And they really got cooked by this X-Borg, Brute Force Breastplate as well as Borax, and then Radiant Armor. Now he has got staying power up against Skylar as well as Octa. This Flap TZ X-Borg is immortal, I gotta say, at this point. 12 minutes in, 9.2k. If you compare that to the C 6.7k, that's how massive the advantage here is for Flap. And he was definitely the reason why AP Brent recovered in that Lord Dance, because Brusco literally got cooked by his fellow Filipino Flap TZ.
And a big boost from that for the side of AP Bryn. Now able to claim the tier 2 turret in the mid lane. Looks like they're going in for a little bit more, though, on the top side. Now leading by a lot of turrets, and also ahead, like you mentioned, by gold. Now, RRQ HOSHI forced to be a little bit more defensive now. Can definitely say AP Bryn is in control of the tempo of this game, but the later this goes, the more of a stalemate it will be, and that's what RRQ HOSHI is going to kind of bank on, right? They're waiting for AP Bryn to make a slight mistake, maybe somebody to overextend, to be able to turn this around, and they're definitely a team that can rise up to the occasion. Now, so far, with this lead in favor for AP Bryn, they're going to have to kind of be patient, wait it out for this next objective. I mean, they do have some great mobility on their side, and Flap TZ to be a little bit of that frontline presence they're looking for. And RRQ HOSHI having a really hard time finding an answer to him. I mean, the man has not died yet. He's 7-0-2. Even when the full team commits on him, not only does he sustain himself, but he finds a way to get a kill alongside it.
Yeah, somebody has to burst down Flap TZ, actually. Like, if he wants to go for those plays where he actually utilized first kill in front of RRQ HOSHI, there has to be some sort of punish. Maybe Skylar commits actually at the ultimate just to take out of Flap TZ and just put AP Brand in an awkward spot. But then again, Skylar is kind of scared that there could be an initiation coming up from Ogwin as well as Kyle. So that's also a problem that he has to take care of. But the main problem now, definitely for RRQ HOSHI, is Flap. It's a canon event again for AP Brand.
Yeah, and you're looking at them getting ready, starting to go ahead and take control of these lanes, prepping for this next Lord to spawn in. And RRQ HOSHI looks like they may actually try and go in for the contest. I mean, they are down in terms of economy, but the later this game goes, everybody's going to be getting closer and closer to that late build. You're seeing the Divine Glaive picked up from Skylar. Speaking about late game items, we'll have that magic pin. Now, at the 15-minute mark, Luminous Lord spawns in, and AP Bryn will pull the aggro. Do we see RRQ HOSHI respond? It looks like they will. They are going to go in for the contest.
There it is. The commitment of the flap. They forced the ultimate already.
Yeah, he is very low. Needs to get out of there. We talked about somebody needing to burst him down when the Truncheon picked up by Super Marco, getting ready to take this fight into the Lord pit. Nobody has fallen yet. Lord at about 50% HP. Kyle Teasy gonna go ahead and pull it away. A little bit of a reset for some regen on the Lord, trying to delay and do this Lord dance. Some smart move from the side of AP BREND. They know they want to bait out some of the utility from the side of RRQ HOSHI. Wait for an ultimate to proc that they can profit on to be able to engage.
Well, watch out for AP BREND's rotation with Super Marco as well as Ogwin. A 1-5 position. Your position 1 and your position 5 going for the concealed play. Might go for that snipe. You gotta be careful if you're Skylar.
Yeah, definitely got to be careful. AP BREND still in position to take this. Very patient, and I got to give credit to both sides on how they are waiting for the other side to make a mistake. But these are very high IQ plays. They're just waiting. This is the Lord dance we've been talking about that has been in the Land of Dawn for ages, especially on this level of competition. The Philippines and Indonesia, two of the most competitive regions in MLBB history, now fighting it out, raising those banners high. Flapteezy, though, is going to use that Braga armor, rushing in. Does take some serious hits. Entropy may come out. You're going to see Few find a kill, though. Shutdown Irad, that is huge. Is now RRQ HOSHI does not have the retribution.
And when we talked about the position 1 and position 5 for AP BREND, the 1-5 punch from the long bush of AP BREND, it paid off. They waited for 2 minutes. But because of their patience, they took out Irad with that combo. And now, massive advantage for AP BREND, but Kyle is low.
Yeah, he wants him. He knows. He has the retribution. He wants him.
No!
Super Marco takes him down. 2 members falling for RRQ HOSHI. Still looking at a 5-man stack. Out from the Philippines, AP BREND still in control of this neutral objective, and it looks like they are going in for the take. Ogwin will take down Octa. Super Marco finds Brusco, Skylar, and Irad wondering where did we go wrong. Now need to get out of there, but AP BREND on the chase for the kill. Few takes down Skylar, and another will fall as Super Marco with the mega kill will go ahead and shut down Irad. A full wipeout against RRQ HOSHI.
They can go straight for the juggler this time. They have Beatrix, one of the fastest siegers out there, and there's only Banana that can defend this. Banana going in and chasing Kyle Teasy, trying to go for the hero plays, but unfortunately wasn't successful, and now he's taken out. That should be it. AP BREND will take this series for sure.
Yeah, able to claim this game and keep the Philippines inside of Game of Futures 2024 as they move on as the first seat in the grand finals.
What a Lord dance. It was definitely a variation of, this is definitely a different variation of a Lord dance, right? You can see that the side of AP BREND parked both Super Marco as well as Ogwin in that long bush.
Pick that
Support. There
I was just thinking, like, just grab it, just take it, and it's yeah, nice. A pretty interesting matchup is going on. Like Estes and Barats is like level 4 is unbeatable. But I don't know about Vixana. From my perspective, it's kind of not that good in this kind of draft. But we'll see. Maybe the personal skills are that high that we.
Top side though, we are looking at a little bit of some late game marksmen. But look at the battle in the mid river already. First blood, Zara able to pick it up. That was within the first 2 minutes, and they didn't just take down anybody. They took down the jungler from RRQ HOSHI, which means they won't have the retribution.
1 versus 3 he went. And like the final blow with the Petrify alongside, trying to steal the turtle, and the turtle being farmed still by the retribution on the Barats, and trying to clean up the kills, and Choice dies as well, and a rough start for RRQ HOSHI.
Yeah, rough start. Down by 1 kill. Not able to take a kill and also able to get that first turtle. Pulling the objective and aggro from the turtle. Getting ready for this engagement. As you are going to see a big knock up to Jean Kundo in the way of the dragon. Just Satan's going to take down 4-bit with the electro final blow. Blazing duet from Skylar into the back lane. Find Easton trying to run away. Zara is going to take down Jesse though. 1 member falling for the side of Team Lil Gun and 1 from RRQ Hoshi. Irad will find a kill. Is going to take down Aizen. That's going to be 1 for 2. Oh, make that 1 for 3.
Good Cho, super good initiation with the Cho with the flicker on the Estes and the follow-up with Benedetta on the 4 people electro final blow with the Petrify bursting down the targets, and RRQ Hoshi winning the fight because of the Cho initiation, and he get wrecked because of it now, I guess.
Ooh, and you are seeing some heavy focus from the side of Team Lil Gun. 4-man rotation. Trying to get to the side lane, trying to possibly proxy it as well. And look at the bullying from Zara on this Barrettes, trying to zone out Irad from his farm.
Yeah, that's exactly what they should do. Take some objectives now, and the ultimate is being popped by the Estes and 4 people being healed, but no.
Team Lil Gun in position to be able to hit the retribution.
Yeah, they kinda, but Chu is already can 4 people petrify again with electro final blow, follow up with everything, every bit of damage they have, but not enough.
He's getting ready to fight it out. Lord at about 25% HP. Look at Cho with the concealed play. Flicker in, not able to get the knockup. Irad with the retribution though. We'll claim it for RRQ Hoshi. Speedy Light Wheels going down. Ethan takes down Bruce Skirt. Down goes Cho, but they got what they came for. Now need to get out of the Lord pit. Oh, but it looks like Irad trapped, hit with the Appraiser's Wrath. Forbid will be able to shut him down. Blazing duet from Skylar, hitting the full team of Team Lil Gun. Not able to draw a kill, and both sides will dis. RRQ Hoshi got that Lord. Team Lil Gun was able to clear that tier 1 turret in the mid lane, which is, I would say, a fair enough trade. As long as they can kind of defend this Lord, they don't lose much from that engagement, but they open up the opportunity to invade. But speaking of invasion, a little bit too overextended, and Bruce getting caught in a lot of CC, may not be able to get out of there as Ain's on the chase. Able to shut him down with the power of CC from the XP lane. Big Astro Echo going out. 4 members caught with actually full 5 this and take this objective. If not, RRQ Hoshi may be able to start working on opening up their base and taking some of the inhibitors. As you are seeing both teams trying to pull the aggro. Big knockup. Denton is welcome. Connected. Zara with the set. A couple of knockups on the way. G Kundo rushing in. But Irad will claim the Lord again for RRQ Hoshi. Retry Finger Gods. Skylight is going to take down the Brat. Zara will fall. Irad takes down Ethan. You're going to find another member falling as Octa takes down Aizen. 3 members down for Team Lil Gun. Still rushing in, trying to get the game ender. Trying to close this out. They did take out that Lord. May be able to do it as down goes the tier 2 turret for the mid. But on the top side, Benedetta doing a really good job of splitting these lanes. It's going to force them to push off. You are going to see the Vexana go back to try and clear these minions, which will open up the opportunity in terms of numbers for RRQ Hoshi, as the Lord is very low. Zara may be able to get the retribution, able to take it for Team Lil Gun. First Lord of the day for them, and mortality has been proc. Blazing duet from Skylar into Zara, into the full 5-man team of Team Lil Gun. Octa able to take down Zara. 1 member will fall. Let them find a blow going down. Jenna Saint with a huge... Yeah, with the Lord spawned in. Irad again pulling the aggro, trying to bait Team Lil Gun to take this engagement. A little bit of a knockup though. Zara taking the fight. Very low though. Massive damage to Skylar, take him down. Big play as they won't have the retribution to be able to contest this Lord. RRQ Hoshi though may go in for the fight, but look at the Benedetta on the base. May go for the back door. Skylight trying to hold him from getting back. Not going to allow nobody to recall. Benedetta now on the base. Crystal dealing some massive damage. 15%. 5. RRQ Hoshi. Backdoors Team Lil Gun for game 1 in our best of 3. 1 step closer to making it out of the group stage.
Oh man, this is like Lunox in my perspective, because it's every time it's good. Every meta is good. Like he's win the lane, he pressured the lane, he's good at team fights, he's good in aggression. Why not everybody picking him? He's good at X-Plane, he's good at like jungle might be played as well. And the Lunox is kind of same stuff, so nobody picks it. But the Ixia, yeah, as well. It's like, get the jungle minion, but like, you know, the typical start.
You know, it's funny, this is the first time I've seen a Thomas go up against a CC. So I'm going to be paying very close attention to that bot side. But already some early aggression from Team Lil Gun. Massive damage. Lancelot with Thorn Rose is going to rush in. 1 more hit. Zara finds Bruce. but Octa very low as well. We'll get a double kill. Down goes Octa. Team Lil
It's
Gun.
like too early to judge, like, you know, but it's a good start to like 1.5k gold lead already and working on that turtle.
Ooh, and
Some
now
extra
another
kills.
kill.
Yeah,
Decimation.
he's being punished for his curiosity. Even though he's kind of in a disadvantage here, level 5 against almost level 7, and but still trying to fight for it, and it's pretty good to see. And now he's going to pay for this, like trying to steal made on the Lancelot second skill, but didn't quite resolve anything. And here's the pressure on the Ixia as well, and being slowly farmed down, and now the RRQ HOSHI are
Off to a great start in the early phase. RRQ HOSHI now sitting on the back end. This may be an even series if they're not careful. They are sitting at match point though, so if they find the rhythm, could be a game ended. But I'm offended for a two-man set. Ethan finds Skylar. You're going to see them still battling it out inside of the tier 1 turret. Thorn Rose going down. The dash in.
Having his vengeance on this one, but prioritizing the most important target, which is Beatrix, ulting plus flicker, and immediately follow up with all his team. And this is a bad news for RRQ HOSHI, might be.
Zara able to take down.
I mean, basically it's one fight. If Team Wilgun lose one fight, they might come back here, but we'll see.
Yeah, as the battle on the way. A siege for the tier 2 turn, the proxy of the lane. Massive damage goes out. Forbid takes on Briss. Zara gets another, finds Skylar. And now we'll be able to take this tier 2 turret on the bot side. But in the mid lane, pay attention to Irad trying to go in, trying to find a trade, handling their business at every stage of the early game. Can we see RRQ HOSHI turn this around? Divine Judgment goes out. Skylar gets the kill, takes down Forbid. We just talked about this. The Kaja being the counter for the Lilia.
Oh, and the Lord is being contested probably. Lancelot is kind of far away, and the second skill with the Retribution gonna steal the Lord. It was so like, I can saw it from the far away, like, you know, he's like, oh, there's Lord there. Let me try to steal it. And like, and just took it.
Skylar, though, on the chase, he wants Zara. You are going to see Aizen try and kite him. A little bit of an overextension, and Aizen will be able to get the kill, but able to shut down Zara. Phantom Execution in. Thorn Rose connecting Bebex. 15% HP will make his way back into the tier 2 turret. And now the Lord intact, making his way down the mid lane. And you're looking at RRQ HOSHI turning this game around. Team Lowgun now on the defense. Aizen very low, forced to go back. Forbid may not be able to get out of there. You're going to see Arad going in, trying to get the kill. Not able to close the distance on Aizen as he makes his way back to the base.
For these like 50-50 Lords, I don't know.
Ooh, but this match is not 50-50 with this engagement on the side of Skylar. Will find Aizen on the 4v2. Ethan left by himself to pick up the pieces. Detta rotating around and keeping Team Lowgun on their toes, but they're making up for it with their IQ. Conceal play has been called out, though, from the side of Team Lowgun. Trying to rush in, trying to catch Jettisante, but he puts on the skates and slides away, but hit over there by Ruby with the CC and massive damage going out. Mortar coils from Zara, trying to get a decimation off. Phantom Execution in. Irad will find Ethan, gets a double, shuts down Bebex, a 2-for-none trade, gets that triple, on his way to a possible maniac as Octa will be able to find one as well. Forbid all by himself, trying to get away. RRQ HOSHI on the chase. Can they get him?
No.
He's gonna sandwich around. Irad not letting him go, showing no mercy. Black shoes though, a massive play to be able to escape the full team of RRQ HOSHI as they're now going in for a possible game ender. They have minions and only one member to go through, but Ethan will spawn in time for some additional CC. Do they try and close it out here? I'm not sure if they can pull it off, and it looks like they are now going to shift their focus onto this Luminous.
They're gathering their thoughts for this like final counter attack, and they did it quite good. Just like waited for some items, I guess.
Yeah, now they have all the lanes synced. It looks like they're going to go in for the close. They don't have the Lord, but no worries. We have the minions and the damage. Massive play. Big on offended set, though. Bebex will find Octa. Forbid takes down Bruce. A turnaround. Team Lowgun on the defense. Phantom Execution out. You're going to look at Irad doing a quick one.
They're running straight from the base already. 10 seconds for the Lord, and it's going to be 5-5 on the Lord.
Ooh, but the aggressive play, Genesante caught in the middle, uses the winner truncheon, but not gonna be able to hold him off. Second saving grace, Immortality, been procced, and he goes down. Zara with the decimation, one member falling for RRQ Hoshi. And now you're seeing some heavy focus in the mid lane. Luminous Lord spawned.
And now Martis is gonna keep working on the Lord. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but Phantom Execution going in, trying to get the Lilia, but not gonna happen because of that Ruby with the spoke on the drop against Assassins is so good.
Yeah, Irad did fall though, so there's no retribution for RQ Hoshi, and now a possible opportunity with the numbers from Team Lil Gun to close this game out. Octa gets a kill, Zora takes down Skylar. That's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade so far. Looks like the numbers have equalized. RQ Hoshi finding a way, finding a will. Burst will take down Forbid. 2 more members left to go through. Make it 1. Zora Immortality has been procced. May not be able to get out of there. Ringo order for the slow. Burst on his tail. Can they take him down? Octa will. He won't fall. That's going to leave Genesante in the base trying to close it out. Ethan left to defend against the 3-man team of RQ Hoshi, looking for the 2-0 sweep. Eisen joining the party. Gonna use that Cotter Inferno. Last minute, trying to hold him off. 25%, 5%. Viva RRQ as they get the 2-0 sweep. Out from Indonesia, taking down Team Lil Gun from Mongolia in Group Stage A, Game of Futures 2024.
Yeah, congratulations RRQ with 2-0 Team Lil Gun, and nice RRQ are so good, like, you know, they